Hey Scorpio, welcome to the smudge room. I'm gonna fix the camera. I think that's a little bit better maybe. Anyway, hi, welcome to the smudge room. I'm Jamie. Back with more reads. So what's happening? Alright. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Six of Cups in reverse. This is the nostalgia card. And when it shows up in the reverse, it can often mean that you're lost in the past, not really wanting to let go of the past or a person from the past. Yeah, a feeling that something's unresolved. Okay, we're needing closure. Ooh. Okay. We've got the Queen of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Queen of Swords energy is really independent. Yeah, she's decisive. She kind of no-nonsense kind of person. Not gender specific, by the way. I almost feel like your generosity has run out. Since these came out together, that's kind of the... What I'm thinking. Two sixes here. Okay, so what else? What else for Scorpio? Nope. Whoa. Another six. Okay, don't freak out that we have three sixes on the table. This is actually about being honored for your achievements. You've come a long way, is what I'm getting. Seven of Wands in reverse. So. Okay, so in the Seven of Wands, we have negotiations, going up against someone, but, well, in the reverse, it's almost like you're just throwing in the towel. It's like, I'm not even going to step to you, not going to happen. Okay, which... hence coming a long way, I suppose, because I feel like the old you would have stepped up. Okay, let's find out about the energy coming towards Scorpio. Okay, we have the World in reverse, which is definitely like unresolved stuff. Not being able to, that's definitely not having closure. Yeah, I feel like a person can't move on until there's a conversation, maybe, or, yeah, something's got to be handled. Okay, yeah, it's disrupting their life. Four of Wands in reverse. This is about, like, oh, sorry, I almost knocked a big glass over. It's the happy home card in the upright. So in the reverse, that's unhappy home. Yeah, they're not settled. Not settled. Not at all. What did I drop? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I'm not as flexible as I used to be. Okay. So, let's get to the issue. Queen of Cups. So there's compassion here. you have a soft spot for this individual. And they... Okay, we got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And we have Temperance. Which makes me think... So Temperance is a sensible balance. There can be peace here. You know, you don't have to be best friends with this person. You don't even have to forgive this person if you don't want to. But for some reason you're having to come to, or as close as you can, to getting on the same page as possible here. I mean, you don't have to. You have free will. You can do whatever you want. But okay, Two of Swords in reverse and the King of Swords. Okay, now this is interesting. So we've got the King and the Queen. The King and the Queen. And a decision to make. And all 3 sixes. And I'm sorry about that. I'm going to sit with this for just a second and kind of like see if more narrative like will come at me. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. That was reversed. Okay. Okay, that's better. Sorry, I'm OCD in no other realm in my world except with a spread sometimes. Like if it's out of whack, it's like a puzzle I need to solve. And I did. Okay, so the interesting thing is that I'm feeling as though this is either an ex-partner, ex-friend, not gender specific, by the way, but I'm going to refer to the first energy as she and the other as he just because that's how it came out. So, but it's not gender specific. It's just to keep each individual straight. Okay, so over here we have, like in the past, you were almost the Queen of Swords and they were the King of Cups. Now, bear with me. That doesn't mean that they were all sweetness and light. But now it's almost like you've had your roles reversed where they're the King of Swords now and you're the Queen of Cups. Like over time, you've kind of figured out how to have more compassion for this individual. Doesn't mean you have to be their best friend. But you've almost, it's like you've matured to a level that you kind of understand why they were the way they were. And now we have the Two of Wands in reverse. And like, this just makes me think of like the lesser of two evils in a decision you have to make. Temperance, I think, is also an important card to be middle ground. Like that's the basis of all of this. You're not wanting to negotiate. They're not happy. You're not feeling very generous. A part of you is though less like connected to this somehow. Let's find out more about where they're at. Read them both. Ten of Pentacles. See, they're not wanting to work with you either. Three of Pentacles in reverse. I think that this is more of just... Well, let me pull some more cards and then I'll... Judgment in reverse. Okay, so for some reason, and maybe you're not supposed to know, but for some reason, either this person's coming back into the picture or this person is going to, they're going to show up. They're going to show up or you're going to bump into them somewhere or something along those lines. I feel like I call bullshit here. Like I call bullshit. They got the Ten of Cups, which I found interesting, but I think that's almost just like they're ready to start something new. Like they've closed out something, but they're still not willing to work with you. And then with Judgment in reverse, like it's in reverse. So, you know, in the upright, it's about second chances. Like I always think of, you know, if you look back on your life and you just kind of make a really objective assessment of everything you've done, you know, the big decisions you've made, the accomplishments, all of that stuff. How do you treat people? How do you go about your day? Like, you know, just the general, like, overall, how'd you do? How'd you do in life if you were to look back, right? So when I see the Judgment in reverse, I see someone who is not even close to a place where they could look back and be like, I did a really good, I did well in this life. Like someone who doesn't deserve a second chance, doesn't want one, you know? Let's try to get to more of the heart of the issue as to why this person's popping up. Like, because that's what I don't really get. Ten of Swords in reverse. So as you can see, like this individual has a ton of swords in their back. Maybe it's just like time for you to show this person you don't need them. That's weird. And I'm saying just because there's such a weird number balance here. What else? Maybe something else needs to come out with that Ten of Swords. Okay, Seven of Swords in reverse. So I feel as though, well, in the upright, okay, this is straight up thievery, right? The reason that this person might be popping up, I believe, is it's part of your journey to show them that you're not a victim. And I feel like maybe at one point in time you probably were. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, let's get some more advice on that. Three of Cups in the upright, which is about merriment, celebration. I think you gotta act like you don't give a fuck. And you probably don't. Like, you don't have to do much acting there. You know, the best revenge is success. And yeah, that's the way I see it. Ooh. Yeah, you're done being imprisoned by your thoughts. You don't need this shit. I wouldn't be rude, but I don't know. I'm anxious to see if this resonates with anyone who has something. If so, give me some input and give me some feedback, because I want to know how this plays out. Okay, we're doing a spirit animal card for Scorpio. And we've got cat. Claim your independence. Cool. Okay, so the number 13 is significant to anyone? That's a good number for me. I'm a 13. I'm a 13er. Okay, so claim your independence. When cat spirit meows, she is calling you to claim your independence and allow for some space between you and others in your life. The only way you can grow in all of your relationships now is to have a healthy sense of self-respect and self-worth. When you walk with dignity, knowing who you are, self-aware and willing to grow, trusting the value you bring, the world will mirror all of this back to you in time. Sorry, I'm blind as a bat. When you say no to codependency and to when you say no to codependency and live and let live, and practice taking risks as you wander to new territory for you, cat spirit rejoices. She is here to urge you to let your independent spirit roam free. Okay, guys. Kill them with kindness. Revenge is the best success. That's the best. That's the best overall that I got. So let me know if this resonates, and I will see you guys soon. Later.